What's up everyone, JB the Bandhead here, and today as you can see in this thumbnail we're going to be reacting to the Jonesboro vs. Whitehaven battle at the Majestic Marching Cardinals Band Brawl. I'm going to explain more about it. Let's just go ahead and get into this reaction. Alright y'all, so before we start, credit goes to ShowtimeWeb. The link to the original clip will be in the description below. Now, like I said in the intro, this is going to be the Jonesboro vs. Whitehaven battle at the Majestic Marching Cardinals Band Brawl, which is obviously on Jonesboro's campus in Atlanta. So, yes, also, before we start, there was a specific comment on this video, which I'm gonna show y'all that they was giving the bands a different. Let's say this comment was basically saying which band won which round. Some rounds were even a tie. I think it was at least one round he gave a tie, but yeah, they may have said Whitehaven won this battle, but we'll see what happens with this. So yeah. I'm thinking this is going to be a good battle because you got Whitehaven from Memphis, Tennessee, and Jonesboro from Atlanta. I think this battle might have led to what happened recently at the Dollar Watson Classic. We're going to start that in about those reactions in about 2 days from now. But yeah, enough rambling about this. Let's go ahead and check out what happened in the Jonesboro vs. Whitehaven battle at the Jonesboro Band Brawl Battle of the Bands.
Turn down a bit.
Now, I can honestly say, y'all executing it, but the tube was falling behind just by a little bit. The tube is kind of falling behind a bit.
Turn up just a little bit though. That's in the right there.
That wasn't a bad one to start off with. Let's see what Jonesboro got. Dude did say Jonesboro won this first round. Let's see if he was right about that. What y'all got, Jonesboro? Okay. Okay, this one's not bad. Okay, trombone. Alright, Z's, I see y'all over there.
Nope, they running it back. Yeah, they running that back. Yeah, running back. Oh, they got the energy. Oh, they going all over him on this. Show him again, Steve. Yes, sir. Alright, yeah, that's the end of the first round. Give Jonesboro a round of applause, man. Yeah, they pretty much, yeah, Jonesboro got this round because, yeah, that was just spectacular. Whitehaven, that was a good one as well, but yeah, y'all gotta listen. You gotta watch the energy that Jonesboro just displayed on y'all. They pretty much got y'all this first round. Nah, they wasn't perfect. They had some mistakes in their songs as well, but even if I didn't give them a perfect 5-star, they still would have won the round by a slight edge anyway because they even though they had some issues in there, at least they too was didn't fall behind a little bit. Like that's what I heard from y'all Whitehaven, but still was a good first round though. But Jonesboro got this one. But yeah, that's it for the first round. Let's see what happens in the second round. What y'all got, Whitehaven? Oh, 4x4. I think that's what it is. Now, if I'm not mistaken, y'all might have played this. I think I played this in the Friday Night Lights battle advance against Craig Munn, Memphis Business Academy, and White Station. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all did. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. See the energy in this? Y'all should have done that in the first round. Okay. Okay, that wasn't a bad. Alright, Jonesboro, what y'all got? Oh, this backstabber. yeah, that's the second round now. Now, this round obviously had to go to Whitehaven. Whitehaven got this round. Now, Jonesboro, I like that. I like that. But y'all could have gave us just a little bit more in there. Like, I'm not even joking. Because I was expecting a little bit more. Like, I thought that was. That's not the. I don't know if that. I don't know if that was backstabbers or what, but it kind of sounded like it though. But even so, this round still go to Whitehaven because I didn't even because I wasn't even expecting that. I don't know. It sounds like it could be backstabbers, but y'all can comment, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was backstabbers played by Jonesboro, but they just got could have gave us a little bit more on this. So right now we got a tie 1-1 for one apiece for each band. So yeah, so Whitehaven about to start this third round. Let's go ahead and check it out. So if you want to scream. I think this is one of those songs where you kind of messed up on the tempo last time. Let's see if y'all can hit the tempo right. Watch the tempo. Oh, well, I don't think this is. Alright, Whitehaven, that was good, but let's see what the drum rock got. Okay, drum majors, I see y'all down there. Oh, it's just fucked up. Alright. Alright, yeah, that's the end of the third round. Now, to be honest with y'all, this round gonna be a tie. It's gonna be a tie because both of them was kind of the same. Now, originally, I was gonna say Whitehaven go get a 4-star and Jonesboro was a 4.5, but both of them were 4.5 in my opinion. But yeah, both are really great song selections. And but yeah, we're not. Yeah, I'm not gonna put this on blast too much, but there was a moment where one of the drum majors had their shoe taken off. I don't. That's probably just a mistake. He didn't tie well, but I'm not gonna put that on blast like that too much. But yeah, because that's just minor issues, man. Because you know that some of these bands have drum majors that do like a routine or whatever, just like the dances and all that stuff. But yeah, That's it for the third round. We tied 2 apiece for each band. So let's go ahead and move on to the fourth round now. What y'all got for this round, Whitehaven? That was a great one, Whitehaven. That was a great one. Let's see what Jonesboro got. Okay, you're not supposed to be here. Okay. I heard a little issue in there in the woodwinds. Oh no! No, I don't know. Let's go back and listen to that. I don't know. I really don't know if that's supposed to be played like that. Let's go ahead and go back. I think it was at around hold on a second. Let's see. Go back to this part right here. We went back too far. Let's see. Oh no! No way, Jonesboro. Yeah, y'all get a penalty on this one. I'm sorry. Y'all supposed to execute that part. Look. I know what y'all gonna say. I know what y'all gonna say. This is high school. They don't have to play like a college. But y'all gotta realize that's supposed to be executed better than that. Come on, man. Look. It's basically. I'm explaining after the round ends. Come on, man. Yeah, y'all can't clap that, man. Y'all recover from it. Yeah. Yeah. Look, Jonesboro, I like the attempt. I like the attempt. That was a great song selection. But you gotta execute. I think it was one of the mellows. I think it was the mellows that sounded like that. But that part where they melody they did not sound that great. And you could automatically go clap for that. Nah. Yeah, Whitehaven get this round. Sadly, I was originally gonna give this one a tie, or at least a 4-star for y'all Jonesboro, because even without that mellow messing up that bad, y'all still even with, like I'm not gonna say even without that mellow messing up that bad, y'all still if I didn't give y'all 4.5 for the attempt, y'all still would have lost this round anyway because Whitehaven over there they play a great song. Y'all play a great song too, but the execution is what lost it for y'all, man. That's why that's why I say yeah, because obviously yeah, I think that makes the score 3-2. 3-2 Whitehaven over y'all Jonesboro. So that's it for the 4th round. Let's see what happens for the 5th round. All right, what y'all got, Whitehaven? Okay. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all some credit on this. I'm gonna give y'all some credit on that. Let's see what y'all got, Jonesboro. yeah, that's the end of the 5th round. Now, honestly, I'm giving y'all my honest opinion. This round is gonna have to go to Whitehaven. Like Jonesboro, I was gonna give this a tie. I was gonna give this a tie between both of the bands, but yeah, originally Jonesboro, that's when it was gonna be a 4.5 because that was a good song. I don't know the name of it, but that was a good song. Y'all had the energy in that, but y'all got sloppy in some parts. Whitehaven over there, they may have had some issues as well, but they still, for the most part, they executed. Now, yeah, that's the end of 5 rounds. I think that's the score being 4-2, I believe. Yeah, 4-2 Whitehaven over Jonesboro right now because that's so yeah, that dude that said Jonesboro won this round, yeah, that I bet you he was wrong because yeah. Yeah, but I'm still thinking this is gonna be a good battle though. It's gonna be a good battle. Let's go ahead and see what happens in the 6th round now. Let me see what y'all got, Whitehaven. I don't know about this one, Whitehaven. Okay, Tubas, I hear ya. That wasn't too bad, Whitehaven. Let's see what y'all got, Jonesboro. Y'all might have a chance with this one. Oh, y'all playing Swamp from PV. See it coming right here. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, there you go. Bring that energy, huh? Yes, sir. You know, I actually enjoyed that. Jonesboro. Yeah, y'all get this round, cause y'all get this round. I never even heard that version of Swamp, cause I know Prairie and them plays that a lot. And well, I haven't recently heard them play it, but I know they played it back in like 2016-ish or something like that. Back when I was in high school before I went to college, but I didn't go. The fact that I went to Southern, I've yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I really enjoyed that one, Jonesboro. Whitehaven, that was a good one, but but yeah, I got the only gripe I have with that selection is that the drum line was just a little too loud on some parts. The drum line was just too loud on some parts. This is one of those rounds where it could have been a tie, in my opinion, but Jonesboro got this round. The Swamp was a really good song selection. So yeah, that's it for the sixth round. That makes the score, I think, is 4-3 now. So it's still a close battle in my opinion. But let's go ahead and see what happens in the I think it's the seventh round coming up. So let's go ahead and check that out. Just that gin and juice, I see. Some of that gin and juice, baby. Alright, Jonesboro, what y'all got? Whitehaven just played a good one that y'all. I didn't notice that I slowed it down. Oh, y'all playing. Not y'all playing my song. Oh my goodness, man. I hope y'all have played this at the Dollar Watson Battle of Bands. I hope y'all played it, please. Yeah, I enjoy this one. Blow it now. I thought y'all could end it right there, though. Oh yeah. That one, yeah. That was a good round right there. This round gonna be a tie. It has to be a tie because I was gonna give Jonesboro this round by themselves, but it obviously is going to be a tie in this one because, yeah, Whitehaven Gin and Juice was great. Jonesboro, I don't know what that first song. Y'all executed that one very well. The woodwinds. The one was executed too. I like that attempt right there. But when y'all played We Outside, that's what brought the energy in this round because yeah, y'all brought Miles College vibes on that one. But yeah, so I think we got 2 more rounds in. I think the score is still like one. The score is like a 1 point separation between these two. So yeah, I'm gonna calculate it at the end of this battle. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out I think this is the 8th round coming up. Let's go ahead and check that one out. What y'all got, Whitehaven? Seen it all? Okay. Jackson State on me. Now I don't know if y'all did this, but I did see a snippet of a battle y'all had with Ed in the car in New Orleans for the Mardi Gras season. I'm gonna check that out. I think y'all might. I don't know if y'all played this song against them. Okay, drum majors, I see y'all down there. Okay, Z's, I see all over there. Alright, Jonesboro, what y'all got? I like the energy in this one, but I don't know. Alright, yeah, this round here, this round gotta go to Whitehaven. Jonesboro, I'm not gonna lie, that was a good attempt. That was a good attempt, but y'all got to like. I don't think y'all should really play this one. This one was kind of average, like in my opinion. It's not that y'all didn't execute it well. It's just the fact that it could have gave us just a little bit more. I wasn't really feeling it that well. Cause seeing it all, that gave Jackson State vibes right there. And then this one here, it didn't sound too bad. It's just that it wasn't giving enough energy. Well, not the energy, but like a little more oomph to it. That's why I gave y'all a little bit, gave y'all average rating on this. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this round. I think Whitehaven just yeah, Whitehaven got this round. Yeah, so this is the final round. I think this should be the final round coming up. So let's go ahead and look at that one. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good one, but I think Jonesboro might take advantage of this last round. Let's end it well, Jonesboro. Okay, see, that's still over there. Alright. I think that might be the end of it, huh? Yeah, I think that might be the end. Yeah, this round here could go to Jonesboro. Like Whitehaven, that was a good one. That was a good one, but yeah, Jonesboro played a better song selection, and yeah, like this would be us. I remember that from the to the fullest. Nah, yeah, but this was still a good battle. Now I think this might be a union type thing, but let's go ahead and see. Yeah, this was a good battle though. I give it up to both of them too. This was a good battle.
Hey, we appreciate y'all's patience. Thank you so much for just supporting and everything that you're doing to make sure that these band programs continue. Thank you, Whitehaven.
Both bands did a really good job in this. Yeah, both bands did a good job in this one. Yeah, now they doing the little handshake and stuff. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna end it right here. Yeah, we're gonna end it right here. So yeah, this was a very close battle. Now, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a tight score right here because Jonesboro, even though to me, in my opinion, even if they took the slight L in this, they still fought hard in this. I'm gonna explain it in the recap. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this battle. Now let's go ahead and move on to the recap and the final scores. Alright, y'all, we made it to the end of the Jonesboro versus Whitehaven battle at the Majestic Marching Cardinals Band Brawl. Now, the final score I got this battle was Whitehaven winning it 6-5 over Jonesboro. Now, I knew this was going to be a close battle because both of these bands really put on. So yeah, give both of them a round of applause again because they both really put on for this. Now, they did have some issues they had to clean up though. Now, that one round where Jonesboro got that penalty when they played Nobody's Supposed to Be Here, one of their mellows really, one of their mellows did not execute that part fully. That's why I gave them a penalty on that. So yeah, when they mess up like that, you already know it's out of line. But other than that, Jonesboro held their own against Whitehaven. Whitehaven, y'all did a good job as well, but some of them song selections just wasn't enough to be at least a 4.5. Nah, Jonesboro was the only band that got a 5-star in them, and they only got a 5-star in the first round because that's how they started off. But other than those minor issues and that penalty in the fourth round for Jonesboro, this was still a close battle. I knew it was going to be close. No matter how close it was, I knew it was going to be close. So yeah, so Whitehaven win this battle 6-5. That's only 1 point though. So yeah, so it was very close. Now y'all can go ahead and comment down below who y'all thought won this battle. Some of y'all might say Jonesboro won. Some of y'all might say Whitehaven won. I say Whitehaven won, but y'all can agree or disagree with me. But oh no, it was still a very close battle. Now, I know these two bands were in the Dollar Watson Classic battle bands, but they didn't really battle each other until a special moment. I think it was some point in the aftermath of that battle of the bands. But yeah, we'll check that out. We'll start with because it was 12 high school bands there and 2 college bands. So we're gonna react to all those battles, and I think it was Morehouse and Wilberforce that was there, because Wilberforce was supposed to go there, but yeah, Wilberforce did go there, but Virginia Union didn't show up, which I'm gonna explain more about that in some of those Dollar Watson Classic reactions as well. But yeah, once again, this is it for this video. Whitehaven won this battle overall, but Jonesboro still fought hard in this. But like I said, if you're gonna lose a battle, fight hard. And even if this battle would have went to Jonesboro, Whitehaven not no slouch. Jonesboro wasn't no slouch either. Both of these bands really put on. But yeah, Whitehaven got the overall dub in this by a slight edge though, because Jonesboro held their own against it. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and also don't forget to subscribe for future videos. And I will see you all in the next reaction.